Hey there, I'm Michael, and in this video I'm going to go over where you should be spending your time as an agency owner or a coach, whether you're just starting out or whether you've been in it for a while. So with that said, this is one of the things that I've struggled with a lot in the past because I didn't really have much direction. I didn't know where I was going, and once I really broke this stuff down, I was then able to actually understand where I needed to spend my energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down step by step so you can really, hopefully this will help you with what you're doing right now. So when it comes down to energy focus, the one thing that I realized is that we only have around 4 to 5 hours of pure focused energy per day. And generally that time, that pure focused energy is going to be in the morning. So that's really where we should be spending our time, focused on the biggest leverage task that's going to move our business forward. Now again, whether it's a task that you might think is not that big, such as someone's like, oh, outreach, it's not that big, but if you haven't got any clients, that is a massive task. That's the only thing you should be focused your energy on. Whereas if you've got clients, then where you've got your leverage and your focus and your energy is going to be very, very different. So every single day, we have around 12 to 15 hours of energy that we can put into tasks. And as the day goes on, the type of focused energy that you have is going to go down every single hour, every single minute. So generally for myself, around the first 4 to 5 hours, I have pure energy. I'm working from around 5 to 6 a.m. I start, all the way to about 11 a.m. That is when I'm like on it. Okay, so again, I like 5 to 6 hours for myself, but again, in general, it's 4 to 5 hours. And then afternoon, I do either videos or tasks that are able to run my business. Well, right now it's the afternoon, and again, these are tasks which have the ability to run your business. And then in the last part, it's about learning and recharging. So one day you might not want to learn, and you're just going to recharge. So when it comes to people that are running an agency or have a coaching business, you want to be thinking about what are the highest productivity focused tasks that you need to dedicate your time to. So if you don't have any clients, you should be focusing all your time on getting people to reply. That's it. That's the only thing you should do, because if you're not booking calls, no one's replying to you, then you don't even need to go on to the next stage, which I'll show you in a moment. So right here this is the first thing, and this comes down to your offer, what is your service, and what is your outreach message. I should put this as outreach message. What is that? Because if you're not getting replies in the outreach message, then there's no point trying to even try to reply to people, because what you're saying does not resonate with them. Or the opening message is just turn them off straight away. So again, this is the first area you need to focus on. This is where you need to put all your energy. If you're on Instagram, you can send 50 messages out a day. You should be sending out 50 messages minimum every single day. Now, if you want to send out more, just create more Instagram accounts. Or if you want to send out even more, go to Twitter, send out 4 to 500 a day. If you want to be on Facebook as well, that's an extra 50 to 100 a day. And again, you can increase this just by creating more accounts. Now, if you don't want to manually send it, you can just automate the whole thing. And again, I'll have other videos on how to automate all this stuff. So, you don't have to spend all the time just sending out these outbound messages, and you just let the automation do it, and then you can analyze if it's working or not. But let's say you get a response. At this moment in time, it's gone from focusing on, all right, people are opening my first message. Now I need to have a messaging from the opening message to the book call. Are people interested in what I'm offering here? If so, you're going to be able to book calls. And then from there, and again, this is the reason why it's converted into the meeting, is because you want to get people onto the meeting. Is once you're getting people onto book calls, again, these two stages here are going to be very similar, but again, you're not going to get people showing up on calls if you're not booking meetings. So again, you need to then focus on these two areas. Is your messaging right? Because if not, you're not going to book people on calls. And then from there, if let's say you're starting to book calls, then you need to focus on how can you get people to show up to calls. So again, that's just things like sales assets, like recurring messages, reminders, all that kind of stuff. And again, you do all this through Calendly or go high level. It's very, very simple to set up, and potentially I'll just do another video on it so you know how to do it. So from there, let's say you're getting people to show up on your calls. What is the next stage? The next stage is closing the sale. Because remember, if we zoom out for a moment and we look at this, you don't need to start, your focus should be on the highest leverage task. So if you're not booking calls, your highest leverage task is not practicing phone closing. Your highest leverage task is actually getting people onto that call. Then once you're able to get people on the call, yeah, you might screw up the first couple of calls. That's natural. Practice, real life situations and practice is two totally different things. So if you're getting, like, let's say one person on a week, then it's not going to be, yeah, you're going to start to practice, but again, your focus should be on the highest leverage task, which is getting people onto calls. You can spend a little bit of time focused and practicing once people are getting on calls, but again, your focus is getting more people onto those calls. Because once you're getting 5 people a week, 10 people a week, and you're able to automate this, you can bring in the VAs, you then can spend all your time, you can abandon these things because you've got this all outreach, automations, VAs, you've got them going through, and then you can focus on practicing these skills. And then you've gone from, okay, the highest level, this is leveraged right here. Now you're leveraging your skills to close people on the phone. Because then again, you're like, okay, where's my highest leverage task? So then if you haven't got clients right now, boom, focus here. If you're starting to get people, if you're not getting responses, focus here. If you are getting responses, focus here. If you are getting people on calls, focus here. And by looking at it this way, and when I started to think about it in this way, I was then able to start booking more calls because I was focusing on the area which was the most important part. What was going to convert people? And then if you want to go from there, once you've got clients, again, you're then going to be looking at different leverage tasks to actually then be able to move the needle forward. Because again, every single thing you do within your business, the highest leverage task you should be focused on is what, again, is going to move that needle forward. So again, in this scenario right here, I should go back out. This is what's the highest leverage activity because you're not getting replies. So you need this as the highest leverage task. So if you're getting replies, boom, it's this. And if you're getting people on calls, it's this. Because this is what's going to increase conversion rates. Every single part of this funnel right here, this like a mini funnel, is what is going to increase the percentage of people that convert to the next stage. Percentage of people that convert to the next stage. So I really hope this is like this made you think about how to focus your day in a different way. And if you want a bit more help with this, DM me on Instagram. My link is below. It's Michael Harbo, and I can really see how I can help you. Or if you want to book straight a call, I've got a booking link below, and then you can talk there. So yeah, if you need help with this, let me know and book below. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Talk soon.